how's everybody? Welcome to Mobetta Live. I'm Maurice Brown. Thanks for joining in. Today we're just gonna vibe out, have a good time, and like we do every week, this is a weekly we're doing here at the Blue Note. So just sit back and relax. Got a few special guests lined up throughout the night that's gonna join us, and everyone should be home now because curfew is 8 o'clock in New York. So you should be home watching. I see we got some viewers logging in. That's dope. Yeah, let's just vibe out. Yeah, vibing out. What's up, Eric, Conrad? See everybody. Jay's in the house. Ray. Yeah. How's it sound, guys? Good sound? Everything sounding cool? Let's get it. That's what I'm talking about. forgot to put the disclaimer out to let everybody know that I am not at the Blue Note. This is the Blue Note at Home series. Mobetta Live. I am at my house. This is my setup in the studio. Green screen and all. So I'm still social distancing. Don't worry. Oh, that's still going on. All right, here we go. Right now, I want to play something that I don't think many people heard. You saw a little clip before online, but I want to really get into the song because no one's heard it before. And I think it's super dope. I'm proud of it. And it's not even out yet. So I like to play songs and music that's not out. So cats will be like, oh, where'd you get that at? But yeah, this is me and Marcus Gilmore just vibing out. Marcus and me. I'll explain later. So, like I said, I will explain. I don't. It was like, wait, I heard more than just two. Marcus Gilmore plays drums. You play trumpet. I heard a bunch of other weird stuff in between.
Oh, hold on.
That's because we were just messing around, doing our thing, having fun. That's what we do. We love to just catch a vibe. That's what it's about for us. Just really catching a vibe. And speaking of catching a vibe, what better way to catch a vibe than to bring the man himself into the mix? Hey, y'all make some noise for Marcus Gilmore. Well, that's his drum set. That's not him. But I guess he went to get a glass of water at the moment. He has his drums triggered where he has samples. So he had his own samples, and I gave him some samples, and we started to have fun. And we were like, where can we experiment and do the set? So we did it at New Blue first, and it was pretty sick. We did it. We went on, and it was pretty amazing, man. Hey, scoot over here so we can get you in the view. Closer to your drums, Marcus. Yeah.
Oh.
No, what to see you, bro. There you go. Man, how you been, bro?
I'm chilling, man,
Good. Well, I was telling the people, we just played a little clip of what we did at New Blue. And that was the beginning of something really beautiful. Because since then, we did a few other gigs and working on a few other ideas and stuff. So I think right now, what we want to do is explain to people, how are you playing these different sounds when you're playing the drums? Because they hear keys and they hear all kind of stuff, sound effects and all kind of stuff.
Yeah, man. I basically just I make my own samples. Well, at least for that one, I made my own samples, and I had everything. I basically have these sensors. Sensory percussion makes these sensors that I can hook up to my drums, and I can pretty much trigger anything I want from the kit. So I could put a sensor. I think on this recording I had a couple. I had one on the side of the drums and had one of my bass drums. So between those two, I actually had different regions of the drum that where it was assigned to different sounds. So you was doing all the stuff with the horn, and then like all the chords and like some random effects, and then the actual drums. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, it was cool because I was putting lots of effects on my horn as well. That's the cool thing about it. can do some pretty crazy shit. Like I love my effects pedals. It took me a while to build them up and get into where I want to. You know, it's a whole nother where it's not like just plug in and play. Like each
Right.
pedal is a different instrument. You gotta learn. So that's the thing. A lot of people hit me up asking for advice. I'm like, only advice I could tell you is just jump in, get some pedals, and start playing with them and see which ones speak to you and which ones don't. You know.
Yep.
So is that the same process with the drums with the senses?
Yeah, I mean, you can use pedals as well, but they have some effects built into the program that you could get into. There's a lot of things that you can do just within the program, but of course you could always add whatever external components to that to bring it to where you want to go. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can get into just in the program, and then any sound you want really you can put in there. So it's a pretty open platform. It's like wide open, wide open.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. You know, I seen you play with a lot of people. Maybe these people have seen you too. I know you're a very humble dude. You don't like to be put on the spot like that. But if you could just run down a couple of people that you play with as of recently, it doesn't have to be everybody. You know what I mean? Just so they can know what music to check you out on and stuff.
More recently, well, shoot, I mean, I've been in the crib for the last 3 months.
Last
Everybody's
few
been
years, last 5
But
years.
actually, I did some recordings since I've been here. But the last few months before that, I did. I wrote some music that was. I was commissioned to write some music, and it was played for the first time with the Cape Town Philharmonic in February, right before the lockdown. And before that, I was doing some stuff with who was I playing with? Feels like forever ago. I did a tour with Pat Metheny, and then I was doing stuff with Chick Corea and
Sounds
then
like you
like
just name dropping to me, bro. I mean.
yeah.
I just joking. Yo, that's what I'm saying, man. He plays with everybody. Like, come on, man.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
it's been
You're the heartbeat, man. When I hear you play with those guys, like I could tell it's you. It's a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate what you put into the music and everything.
thank you.
I wanted to ask you, just on another note, how do you feel about the current condition of everything that's going on right now in society and the world and all these lockdowns and riots?
Yeah, well, it's definitely a shift going on. I mean, there's always a shift, but this is like it's like the Earth's movement, right? It's always rotating, but you don't necessarily feel it. But sometimes it's like an earthquake, and you feel that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
this is one of the moments. It's like you actually can feel it and see it. Um, and and it's something. These are things that have been happening for a long time, and finally, these things happen every day, but finally, somehow, in this last couple of weeks, it's just been for somehow it's hitting a different kind of way, because it's not like the first time these things have happened,
Right.
but for Black people, we know this is kind of like, unfortunately, an unfortunate reality. But I think a lot of people are starting to understand what's going on, that maybe otherwise didn't believe it or just didn't really care, had the privilege, they didn't really have to know what was happening because it didn't really affect them in that kind of way. But now everybody's seeing it, and there's really no denying at this point, what's going on. So
How has this affected you personally or people that are close to you?
I mean, because there's all these protests going on, but it's like it's almost easy to forget that there's a pandemic happening too. It's become so normalized. It's been a few months now. Everybody's just
Right.
been home. It's kind of become a new norm. And then all this stuff is popping off too, and some people are forgetting that it's actually apparently it's still a pandemic going on. So I mean, I've been affected by this whole COVID thing because I know a lot of people that have passed away. I mean, I'm close to a lot of elders, so naturally, in this music, I have mentors and older friends and great musicians that are older. So I've known quite a few people that have passed, and it seems like it's happened in chunks. It hasn't just been like singular. It's been like a lot of people at one time,
Right.
and then now with the protests after Breonna Taylor and Ahmaud Arbery and Floyd, um, it's wild that this type of uprising is happening in the middle of this pandemic. I never thought that any of these things would happen necessarily like at the same time,
Right.
but that's definitely what's happening. So it's extremely necessary. We're trying to keep the momentum going so we can actually realize the change that we need to see. that we all need to see. So,
Word.
oh, I think I got to do a checkup real quick.
Word, word. Hey, we got another
Check,
special guest.
a little checkup.
Tell the people who we looking at.
I got to do a checkup. See, she got to check my heart and make sure I'm cool. She's right on time. So we just talking about this. You make sure
That's beautiful.
make sure everything is all right. How's my heart sound? Is it cool?
Don't shake your foot.
Okay, check my foot. Okay.
Yeah, man. Much love, man. You feel like maybe we could test them drums? I see them over in the corner, and I'm gonna put you on the spot. But maybe hit a little something before you get out of here.
Okay, yeah. I'll rock something real quick. Yep.
Word.
Told her to be careful. She said to be careful now. She said be careful. I'm like, okay. Oh, okay. All right.
Said what I'm sipping on. That's water, Lee. Come on, what do you think I'm sipping on? It's water.
All right.
Ice
Yeah, let's do
water
it real quick.
with lemon.
Get this. This symbol's probably gonna get in the way, so I'll just move it out the way.
Let's see what you got. This is gonna be dope. Yo, you get a worldwide exclusive right here. Marcus Gilmore on his drums at his crib. Make some noise, y'all. Come on. Yeah.
You gonna play too?
Sure. I'm gonna wait for you.
Oh, it's gonna be me.
I'm gonna see you set that groove up first, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna jump in like big time. Almost see you do that thing.
Kind of rocking with the same beat we were just playing.
What happened? Why you stop?
You disappeared, man.
I know. I was giving you the full screen.
I know something happened. I'm like, where did
No,
you
that
go?
was perfect. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, we gotta kick that back for a second. Yeah. Gilmore, y'all. Marcus Gilmore. And his beautiful daughter. The jam. Anything can happen at Mobetta Live, as you can see. We're going bananas, though. Thank you so much, Marcus, for joining us, bro.
Indeed, bro. Indeed.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I love that. It don't get more fun than that. Don't get more better than that. We at the crib jamming. Marcus Gilmore. Yo, I'm going to holler at you soon, bro. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you.
That's right. And Rue Gilmore, too. That's right. All right, bro. Take care.
All right, peace, bro.
All right, bro.
Yeah, I tell you one thing. I love it, man. I love it so much. Marcus is a really dear friend of mine. Like we play, we do our thing, and I'll tell you what, there's no it's no comparing to that little groove he got. I play with so many badass drummers. That's what's so funny, you know. And they all got their thing. Marcus got this old man thing in a young man body, so he always trips me out every time I hear him. You could hear that old soul when he's playing. Oh man, I couldn't even get to these comments. Right, I'm gonna try to check out some of them now. Y'all give me a second to catch up with y'all because I was playing. Nice. Cool. Yeah. So right now, I think I just want to vibe out a little bit more and just kind of trying to catch another vibe real quick. You know, I'm feeling something in my soul. I want to express myself. And I think this will be a good way to do it. Feeling like vibes. I'm telling you, just to share this music with y'all makes me so happy right now. I'm telling you, you have no idea. I'm thinking like I said, I'm at home a lot. This is what I'm doing with my time. I'm just basically making music, connected with my friends, and thinking of new ideas to explore and trying to see how we can bring them to you guys, you know, instead of just being stuck at home and pouting like, oh, I'm at home. So I'm like, how can I do it and how can I try to do it well? So that's the goal. I'm trying to do it well for you guys. My volume was a little low there. I had to turn it up. There we go. But right now, I want to talk about a good friend of mine, another good friend, Saunders Sermons. How many people know him? Great singer, great trombonist. Me and Saunders, we go back. We used to play in the Roy Hargrove big band, believe it or not. That's a long time ago. The Roy Hargrove big band, we had a whole nother thing, you know. So I think one thing about Saunders that's unique, he's one of the musicians that had followed a similar path as me, that was just not just straight ahead, but played, different genres of music. He also played with Jay-Z. He was part of the Rock Boys. That was him, he's doing that. Maxwell, Pretty Rings, Pretty Rings. That was him. He did that. Trevor on that. And I called him to come join Tedeschi Trucks band with Derek Trucks and Susan Tedeschi. So he did a 5-year run with them, and that was amazing. So this one song of Saunders, I know he really was saying that he wanted to play this song because it had a strong message about what's going on right now. And so I think that's a good to play that for him, his intro.
Travel far in my life, searching for the right and dodging the wrong. Sometimes I don't know which way to go. I lift my head to the sky, and I know it gets hard sometimes, but I know I can make it. Nobody could prepare me for this journey. Ups and downs, heartbreaks too. Love comes, love goes, tears and cries. See, I got a remedy, I just keep on praying. Oh, it gets hard sometimes, but I know I can make it.
Saunders Sermons. I tell you, that boy, his voice is golden. His trombone is golden. It's just, I don't know. He's pretty butter. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Saunders Sermons. Come on, y'all. Saunders Sermons in the mix, y'all. Yeah. My dude. How you doing, man?
I'm good, bro.
Good to see you, bro. People love you, man. They love you. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's good to see you, bro. We've been through so much together. I think about it. Wow, this is claps everywhere. This is amazing. The people, they're ecstatic, bro. They're going nuts. Yeah, man. I tell you what, Saunders, where are you right now? You look like you're at the Blue Note as well. Are you? I thought it was closed.
I just snuck in, man. You know they let your boy on in. I just snuck in, bro. Sat by the stage, bro. With nobody.
I'm so done with you. You ain't sneaking in nowhere. He's did the same thing. He has like a little green screen at the crib. He hooked it up. And where are you at? Where's the crib at?
Oh, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia now.
Yeah, nice. How's the weather there?
Oh, it's dope, bro. Nice and warm, nice and chill.
Yo, Ellen's just said hello.
Oh, tell her I said, what up?
Tell her you just told her. We live. You forgot.
Oh. What up?
Yeah, that's what it is.
I gotta get used to this live vibe, bro. You know.
No, it's amazing.
Used to saying what's up in person, you know.
Yeah, man. So we just listened to your song Journey, man, and you said it was a song you wanted to come on the show with, and I see why. It's a deep message. Can you tell us a little deeper about the song, a little more about what was going through your mind when you made it?
Sure. I picked this song because basically, man, it fits what's perfectly for what's going on right now in the world. Where my heart goes out to everybody that's dealing with pain and struggle right now, because I mean it's hard on everybody right now. So I picked this song because it talks about the struggles you go through and, you know, the journeys of life, the ups and downs, the hurt, you know, those times where you cry and people don't see you, you know, you're enraged, you know, so the song is perfect for what's going on right now.
Yeah, definitely. So tell me a little bit about what you're doing now, life after Tedeschi Trucks, because it's kind of weird because I used to see you every day, bro, like, and now we just have that check in, you know, just to make sure you still alive. Yeah, okay, cool. But we used to talk to you every day. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Life after the Tedeschi Trucks band has been good, man. I had a daughter, so I have a 3-year-old daughter now. So I'm like super dad right now. So I'm just enjoying all of the work that we put in, you know, in our early teens, you know, just enjoying being a brother, you know, and taking care of his family and enjoying life right now. So right now I'm working on some new music with a bunch of different producers. So I'm having fun. Just
who you working with right now?
Well, I'm working with Tim LaFave right now. We putting something together.
He was in Tedeschi Trucks. This is the bassist. That's the homie.
Yeah. Tim LaFave. Yeah, we working on something real slick.
Actually, me, you, and him are the only three that probably are not in the band anymore. That from the original. Well, he wasn't in the original band. It was Hotel, and then he came out to Hotel, right?
Right.
Shouts out to Hotel Burbridge.
Yeah, shouts out to the big bro.
Yeah, we love
you. But
yeah,
I'm working with Rod Harris Jr.
All right, okay.
Yeah. So we working on something smooth for everybody, man. I'm just sitting back, writing some inspirational things, man. So, you know, my heart goes out to everybody out there.
Definitely, man. You feel like vibing out with me?
What you want to do, man?
Yeah, you know, man, this is called Mobetta Live, so I'm going to put you on the spot. We go crazy. We don't know what we're going to do. It's what we feeling, what the people want. Y'all want to hear something? Let Saunders know if y'all want to see us make something up on the spot, or what? You want to see a vibe, or what y'all looking for? Yep, see? They want you, Saunders.
What they want?
I think they want that goodness. What you got for them? I'll kick it off. I'll kick it off. How about that? How about that? I'll find something for you. I was thinking about this, actually. Interesting that I'm actually playing this right now because I want you to just vibe out and see what you got going. Sunday sermons.
Where did the love go? We need love back. Yeah. Where did the love go? We need love back. Yeah. Where did the love go? Love, where did the love go? Need the love back. Love's all we need. Where did the love go? Oh. Love, oh. Ooh. Need the love back. Where did the love go?
Let me hear some of that bone. Get on there.
Oh man. You don't need no bone. I give you some elbow. Here we go. Here we go.
Where's that bone at? Where's that trombone?
Yeah, bro. spit something more?
Come on now. I should have spit something. It's gone now. Shit running back on me. Damn. No,
Yeah,
man. Saunders, man. Thank you so much, bro. You the man,
Hey,
bro. You the
You
man.
got it, dog.
We appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you. Yes,
We
sir,
love
yes,
you, Mobetta.
sir. Love you too, man. We check you soon, man.
Hey, for sure, brother.
Hey, tell the people where they can find you online. You got website, all that stuff, or what's your?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My social media is Saunders Sermons at Facebook, at Instagram, at Twitter, and my website is SaundersSermonsWorld.com.
Word.
So peace and love to everybody. Thanks, Mobetta. Appreciate you, dog.
Love you, man. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you for coming.
Woo! Got it.
Saunders Sermons is the man, y'all. I tell you one thing. That brother right there is the truth. I mess with him no matter what anybody says. Anybody tell you different, that's the man. On trombone, that man got a golden voice. He's the money man. He's the one. Do you agree? In the comments, let me know. Yeah, see, love Saunders. See, that's how it goes, man. Like, right now, I was thinking, it's like I got so much stuff I want to do and stuff I want to show y'all, and I don't know how to really go about this show right now because I really don't have enough time. It's like an hour is not a long time. I guess they say I could go till whenever, but I have another gig after this at the Soul and the Horn with Natasha Diggs and D Prosper. So soulandthehorn.com, you can check that out. But you got to get ready for that afterwards. But right now, I was thinking that it would be pretty dope to just play a little clip from like the Sway in the Morning I did. That's pretty dope.
Can we? Let's improv something off the top. Let's do it. Okay. Well, you put the trumpet down. You trying to get to the mic first or the trumpet first? Let's get to the trumpet first. Maurice Mobetta Brown, man. Can you play something over this right here, man? Ooh, he's standing up. Oh, let me get off the... All right, man. Where's in the house?
John Forte in the house.
Good evening. Good evening. You know what they say, bigger the prison is, the bigger the business is. But so is anything, including the temperature. Hardwired to commodify us. Sell us, buy us, just tell us you like us. He fought off a cold, she fought off a Rikers. Stories we've been told about us were nothing like us. Let those who love it know that we are here now. What? Giving power to ourselves, not the construct. Fall back and make moves, let that wave take you. It's hard feeling grateful, digesting all this fake news. I guess you are what you eat, as well as what you hear and see. Believe me, turn off, tune in and turn on again. So turn off, tune in and turn on again. Turn off, tune in and turn on again. Turn off, tune in and...
Abracadabra, magical, respected, unilateral, universal, magnetic, automatically attracted you. These rapid dudes, matter emotional or rational, using motivation and conversion as a capital international traveler, a curling around a flag. We're down in Brooklyn. Check the calendar, places I've never been. I'm trying to get together, all that on a passenger. Whipper through the African to ask for a father with navigation like patience to a degree, like a doctorate when I'm rocking it. Education is key. Swallow the medication. Patience to a degree, like a doctor can remedies. Except the doctor is me. Opposite down as up with the group, put the stuff around as it drown as I get delivered. Over and on the counters, overdosing on life. Crushing it like a dream. Drop a chain, he know what I mean.
Yeah. Yes, I know what you mean. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, I know what you mean. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, I know what you mean. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The intermission concluded. I've been reprogrammed and uprooted. Waited till the ship took orbit and parachuted. My volleys compensate for what the serves are not. So I think more than ever, cause my nerves are shot. And though it's trite, delving into what my purse contains, my shorty might not smile, but she purrs a lot. And we adhere to tradition like Olympian torches. What we forge is thought of as categorically gorgeous. Oh sure, it's worth discussing, but it's generally thought the way we relate to women's fundamentally flawed, as if they're just here to be photographed and airbrushed, poked and picked up, groped and nipped up. You got your face cut. You got your face cut.
Maurice,
I love you. I love you.
John Forte, y'all.
Yeah. Yo, right now, we're gonna end the show with Kevin Randolph. We got Kevin. How you doing, Kevin?
Doing good. What's up, bro?
Good to see you, man. Kevin's a really, really good friend of mine as well. Like I told you, the show is it's not long enough. It's too much I want to do right now, and I just can't get it all done. So what's going on with you, Kevin? What's new with you? What projects are you working on right now?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I hear a little bit of feedback. Do you have a monitor? I see you got headphones, but is there a monitor on as well?
It shouldn't be. Let me see. How about now? Is that better?
Not really, but go ahead. Tell me some of
Oh,
the
okay.
projects. some of the projects you're working on.
Oh, well, right now I'm working on, I just finished up Logic's project. I have some new stuff I'm working on with this artist, Kevin Ross. I actually just been working on some stuff with him. Doing some, I it's kind of finished up the Fast and Furious 9, worked on one of those, joint on there. Man, it's just been it's been actually great, man. It's been great. I'm happy to be working through this time.
Yeah, man, that's a blessing in itself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now,
Absolutely.
basically, you like Logic's like right hand man, aren't you? Because I feel like everything I see him put out, I see your name on it. You're in the credits and like, you killing it.
Absolutely.
Tell me a little bit how that whole partnership came about, collaboration.
Well, yeah. Well, what happened was at the time I was working on Janae's project. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You got a little feedback or something
Okay.
with your mic, but we can hear you.
Hold on. Let me see. Let's see if I can fix that real quick. If not, then I'm gonna just keep going.
No, it's just the LA vibe. You know what that is, the Teddy Riley vibe. You got
Oh, come on, don't do your boy like that.
Come on.
That's cool, buddy.
Come on. You have to have control over the sound. It's very important.
So what's going on? Hold on. All right. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
That better?
No, not really. But just talk. It's all good.
Cool.
It's a
Well,
little echo or
what
something.
happened-
It's nothing.
Okay. Well, what happened was I was working with Janae, and I was working with Big Sean, and we were on the studio working on another song, and then it was really interesting because No ID was like, "Hey man, I got this new rapper. I want to check him out and see if it's somebody you want to work with. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I met him, and I was like, man, this dude is super cool. So we met up the first time, and it was like, hey, man, you want to work? And I was like, yeah, let's go work. And we wound up going to the studio next door, and man, we just started cranking them out. And that's from the first album out. It's crazy. It's crazy.
That's amazing. Isn't it easy when it just clicks? It's no effort. It's effortless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cats
It's
gonna ask you, like, they say, how do you do this? How you do that? You're like, bro, I don't know. I'm in the moment of just like beauty.
Exactly.
It's happening. You know, you see a path and it just happens. You meet a person and you just click. It's not even up to you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, yeah.
It's
totally.
sometimes it's just fate, the universe, or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
And man, it can be pretty incredible, man. It's pretty incredible when it happens. You feel it. You can feel the magic, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that makes the biggest difference, you know.
Dope, man. So you wouldn't happen to have no keys in front of you nowhere, would you?
I would, but but I got to figure out. So let me just.
I know
be honest.
you having some technical difficulties. We could do this another time if you want. Like this, that's dope because I'm do this weekly. So if I could let you check out your sound and get it all together, and we could bring you back maybe next week or the week after because I know we got a few more guests coming on the show coming up. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate you having me on the show, man. It's dope, man.
Man, let me tell you, me and Kevin grew up in Harvey, Illinois. People don't know about Harvey, Illinois, like the south sides, you know.
South.
And
pretty crazy.
He's my
good,
big
actually.
bro. You and Pevin Everett, like. I used to see y'all out there doing it, you know, and Sheree Reed, you know.
Oh man,
yeah. And these are the guys I was looking up to, you know, because there was a lot of guys just playing only jazz and stuff, but you guys were playing more than just jazz and playing in other places that were cool. And it had a vibe, you know. And I said, "Wait a second," and it was packed. And I was like, "That you could do that." I'm like, "That's what I want to do," and that kind of like led me to shape the way that I make music, you know. So I thank you for that, bro. That. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, man. I'm glad to be a part of your journey, man. Seriously.
Word. Thank you, bro. Well, you know, we're gonna catch you soon, man. Check you soon. Say hello to the family.
I definitely will.
Much love, and we get you back on the show. We're gonna jam out.
All right, thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Kevin.
All right.
Y'all give it up for Kevin Randolph, man. That's my homie. I love that dude. He's the man. He's my homie, and I'll tell you one thing about him. He can never, ever be outdone, because that guy there,
I'm always figure it out.
He's not gonna stop. He's not gonna stop till he get it right. That's right. Why you want Kevin on your team, because he's definitely he's motivated. Highly motivated. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate it,
bro.
Man.
All right, much love, man.
So let me tell y'all right now what we got going on. We got Kevin, he was there, and we had Saunders Sermons. Make sure you check out his music as well. And we also had, what else do we have? Saunders Sermons, Kevin Randolph, and my very, very first guest, Marcus Gilmore, which blew your head because you didn't believe it was just two people playing. So thank y'all so much. Until next time, you know, peace and blessings. Just in case somebody doesn't know how to tip, the tip jars there's been some tips coming in. Thank you so much for the people that tip. But that's the tip jars for the gigs or whatever for us right now, because we stuck at home. This is our gig. So thank you so much. Much love. And until next time, peace and blessings.